All right, it's the Rundown, Tuesday, May 16th, brought to you by NASCAR. We have the NASCAR All-Star Race at North Wilkesboro Speedway coming up May 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, live on FS1. Returns to one of its original tracks. It is the 75th anniversary of NASCAR. Oh, yeah. A cool little logo for it. There will also be a Chicago street race.
Diamond. Yeah. Is Diamond, is that the 75th?
It could
is
be.
Diamond?
I don't know. I thought that was like 5th or something.
Was that early?
I have no idea. No,
just looks cool.
Wood.
It does look cool, but it also looks like a diamond.
World Series logo, Super Bowl logo. They used to switch them up all the time, and now it's just standard shit. Yeah, Chicago street race.
It is Diamond. There you have it.
July 2nd at 5:30, and then we have the All-Star race, as we just mentioned, coming up May 21st, Sunday at 8 p.m. on FS1. Tune in for that. I'm sure Spider, Large, Rubbin' His Racing guys will have a ton of coverage. All right, let's start.
Let's do it, Tommy. You ready? I heard you're not doing good today, huh?
I just can't find an apartment, and I'm teetering on depression, and I have a sore throat.
I said that's where that's where the magic gets made.
Yeah.
No,
Stress here.
Pop us in.
Oh yeah, let me pop us in.
Yeah,
This honestly, if anything's gonna bring me to life, it's this shit.
No, I'm gonna pass on the Zen.
You gonna pass on the Zen?
I'll smoke a cigarette like a real adult.
Yeah. It's just like every time when I wake up in the morning, it's like I don't want to get out of bed. I don't have to start life.
Tommy, I feel you.
I like when at Barstool you always get like some young 20-somethings and they're all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and then I love when they hit the 26,
life beats you down,
27-year-old.
I just turned 27 2 weeks ago.
It's like oh yeah.
But once I find this apartment, things will be fine. I'll be back to my old self.
That's what you tell yourself. Once I do this thing, it'll be fine.
No.
Once I do this thing, it'll be better.
I don't.
And then one day you just die.
I don't perform well depressed.
More stressed than usual because of the apartment. It's all that's on your mind. It's all you've been talking about. I know that, which is stressful. It's stressful. You got some time. What day is it?
Oh, I got till June 1st, so I don't know that much time.
It's May 16th. What? June? That's 100 years in New York City apartment time.
I guess it doesn't matter.
You'll be all right.
Who cares?
Try fixing your posture. That helps.
Who cares?
Have a glass of water. I'm giving you parent advice. Have a glass of water. Have you gone to the sun today?
Yeah, have you had a glass of milk?
Have a glass of citrus, a pink lemonade. Really brighten your day up.
My
mom fed me that. My mom fed me pink lemonade for like a week straight. When I came home, like, I'm gonna kill myself if you don't do something.
No, I guess
like,
you two are
pink lemonade.
Newman's Own makes it.
And it worked, man. It worked. You never know.
You two are king and queen of depression.
For sure. I love
If
that.
I've earned that, I'd wish. No,
that's actually.
You don't think you've earned it? I don't know.
I mean, you did start a line called Sad Boys.
Yeah, I think you've earned it. I think you've earned your stripes.
I pay homage to those who became before me. If you'd like to crown me, I'll accept the crown. But I think they're. What's up, King?
Maybe the reigning champs, at least. At the very
Spider, we have a couple farewell dinners with Spider this week because he's.
Oh, you guys are out.
Right.
Yeah. So we have a couple big farewell dinners.
Are you guys
this
going
week.
solo? Or are you guys getting new roommates?
He's going to Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I didn't know that.
Real farewell.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. And Tommy's remaining with our third roommate.
Yeah, we're looking for a 2-bedroom now. But this week we have, I got this fucking different.
So if you're a realtor, Tommy's really struggling to find a spot right now.
Yes.
So get in touch with Tommy Smokes in the DMs.
Yeah,
Help
looking
him
for a
find a spot.
2-bedroom in the West Village that's not that expensive and has a lot of space.
So it's really easy to find. Easiest probably.
Yeah, but we're going to a steak dinner with the Ford and Pussy Patrol on Thursday, work dinner Friday. Next week we'll probably do a roommate farewell dinner.
Why does he have marbles in his mouth?
I don't know. It seems like he's got something going on.
You guys are milking this one.
I'm a sucker for a good dinner.
Why does he have marbles in his mouth? You're right.
What did I
Zin?
Oh,
that's right.
my bad.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, but steak dinner. Looking forward to
Not
it.
for him, but it is for me. He didn't know. I forgot.
Anyway, the 76ers fired Doc Rivers.
I fucking hate you.
God, thank God we got the three of us together for old Doc talk.
3
yeah, you guys want
want
to know my thoughts first?
Yeah, Kelly, we'll start with you.
Yeah. They did fire him. Everybody was calling for that. I do know that. Everyone was like, yo, fuck Doc Rivers. Who's the guy? Joel Embiid? Fuck Doc Rivers. Am I right?
I don't think he said that.
Joel Embiid said something along the lines of like, we can't win just me and Harden.
Okay.
Which was taken out of context if you read the full, if you saw the full quote. Yeah, I don't know. Doc is I not growing up, but I didn't really care about basketball until 07 or whatever. So it became a super team. So from my eyes, Doc Rivers was the greatest coach of all time. Later in life, I've realized that might not be the case.
Yeah.
I just had 3 great players on his team.
Yeah.
But there is something to be said about winning with a quote-unquote super team. Like, that still is a talent that you need to have.
Doc, I'll say this for Doc. I don't know anything. If you're watching this, you know that. Doc Rivers does have one of the cooler moves I've seen all the time. And I think a lot of coaches do it, but this was the first time I'd heard of it.
Yeah.
So I attribute it to Doc. Game 6. I forget what game it was. Maybe it was game 3. I don't know. But whatever. They had a game in LA during the NBA Finals. And they lost. So they had to win game 6, I think, back in Boston in order to come back to win game 7 to win the series. Mm-hmm. And Doc took a bunch of money from every player on the team when they were still in LA, lifted one of the ceiling tiles, put all their money in there, and said, we got to come back and get this. Because had they lost the other game, that money would remain in the Staples Center.
Right, for sure.
It's only $2,600, dude.
Oh, God. It's symbolic, though. It's symbolic. That's
Yeah,
a cool thing.
yeah.
That's a cool thing. $2,600 is nothing to sneeze
And this
at.
they had it for 4 months.
Without anyone finding out. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty
Oh,
cool.
it was 4
He
months.
demanded $100 from each of the players coaching and staff.
Dude, that reminds me of the.
Aren't they so rich? Like,
Yeah, like
$100?
crazy rich. That's like in 30 Rock, Tracy Jordan gets in trouble for swearing. And they're like, Tracy, you're being fined $50,000.
Right.
And he goes, $50,000. Can someone cut this watch in half for me? And I think when they were like,
That's amazing.
Doc, we need $100 from you guys.
That's
They're like,
crazy.
all right, I don't know, you got my shoelace? What the fuck can I do for $100?
Can I say 2 things about this? One, Doc Rivers, very cool name. Very cool name.
Doc Rivers is a cool name.
Really cool. Number 2, when these coaches get fired, whether it's basketball, football, whatever it is, when everybody's like, fire the fucking guy, get him off the team, do they know it's coming, and is it like an angry conversation, or like how does that go down? Like, do they pull him in a room and it's like, fuck you first? Because it happens so
I
fast.
need to get
like,
a water. That Zin really did. Just you two continue. I need to get a
I
water.
think
Okay,
in this
Pussy, I'll see you later.
situation, Doc probably knew what was coming. I think in his post
I
game.
wonder how it goes down. Like, is he like sweating it out in a room? Like, he gets off the court and they're like, you're fired. Like, it just seems so fast. It happens so fast.
I think this one, again, they knew. Like, he was asked after the game 7, like, do you think you'll be the coach next year? And he said, I have 2 years left on my contract. But I think he knew.
Yeah,
I think
right.
Doc went into game 7 knowing this is win or go home for him.
Damn. Well,
I think Will Compton actually had a
lot of pressure.
story. He reshared a story recently of a coach cutting him, which is a similar situation.
sure, yeah. True, yeah.
Where like he went in knowing, like, come on, you're cutting me again.
Right,
like
right,
I think
right.
when you know, I think you can have a little bit of fun with it.
You just kinda
Because also you made
yeah.
fucking $20 million this year.
For sure.
You're not
like, does he
out
need
of house
another,
and
does
home.
he like need another job? You know what I mean? Like,
No.
is somebody gonna pick him up? Like, what's the deal?
I think when he's not coaching, and he's been coaching for a long time, so I don't know, maybe the game has passed him by as far as commentating goes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's always kind of gone back and forth with, or when he was going back, he's been, again, he kind of, once he got the championship, he became like, I think he coached the Magic for a bit. No, it was Magic first. Magic, Celtics, Clippers.
Clippers was after the Celtics.
Right, and then once he went Clippers right to Philly, I think. But before then, I think he was doing a little back and forth. So maybe he goes
No,
back.
I think there was a
commentating.
break between the Clippers and the Sixers, I think.
Was there?
Oh, my thing fell in here. I hope it's okay. Oh
let's
no. All right, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't give us the years. Whatever. People have heard us talk enough about talking
Yeah,
about
I think
Talk about this, I'll be real.
we've expended all we can on
All right, Aaron Judge, I mean, this is the biggest non-story of all time. He was accused of, he hit 2 home runs last night, and in his during the second at-bat, the Blue Jays loser announcers were like, what is Aaron Judge looking in the dugout for, like right before the swing? First of all,
Well, he for sure was looking and getting a sign, but that's not cheating.
No, he said afterwards, he said the people were still yelling.
Yeah,
he was being honest. I could tell Aaron Judge.
You know him well. You know him personally.
But honestly, even if he was looking for a sign, that's like they weren't
I'm saying-
stealing signs
I'm
in
saying-
an Astros type way, because one, it was on the road, and 2, there's PitchCom now, so you can't unless the Yankees fucking hacked into the PitchCom. Like maybe the pitcher was tipping, and they were like, "Hey, it's coming," but that's completely legal. That's baseball.
I agree. That was
Right.
it was. Yeah, I think he was getting some kind of sign from the dugout what pitch was coming, but I don't think they were getting it in a nefarious way. I think I follow Will Middlebrooks on Twitter, and he was saying like whoever the pitcher was opening his left knee when he was throwing a slider. I think he was the 6th slider in a row.
Yeah, it was the 6th slider of the bat.
How would they
84
know
over the plate. Like Aaron Judge is going to put that deep.
How would they even know?
Sign stealing baffles
so
me.
confused,
I don't understand how sign stealing has.
But it's
happens.
cool if it's legal.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
But it also
Yeah.
it's just like how you figure it out is. I mean, obviously, it's just be smart, and that blows
Who's
my mind.
giving him signs though? Like the other team? I'm confused.
No, the Yankees dugout.
But how do they know what he's gonna pitch?
Well,
Am I crazy for?
He literally was looking over because people were. Yeah, it was tipping.
He was
pitch.
tipping, and then the dugout was catching it, and the dugout was.
It's either that or he's telling the truth and the dugout was making noise because Aaron Boone was just ejected and people were still screaming what's that call, Blue? Either way, the idea that he's cheating, hey Blue Jays, you losers, Canadian losers.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a non-story.
I agree with that. I think it's a nice little nod to old school baseball.
Yeah.
That was a thing forever before PitchCom and shit like that. Like, I think that should still. And the sign stealing, to me, was never illegal. And the Astros obviously abused it.
Yeah.
But like, don't let people steal your signs. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Hot pastor Carl Lentz is going to have a documentary.
Hasn't he already had 3? Like, don't we not care about?
Has he had one? I was about to say, I feel like I haven't seen.
Hillsong had one.
He has, right, but he hasn't had one that is like based on his like. Hubs is being so loud right now.
Yeah.
Talk over him. Hey Hubs. Hubs. You're just being so loud. I'm sorry. I couldn't think. Am I crazy? Anyway,
Who cares about anything?
Listen, I'm on. I'm
God
up.
forbid people
I am
hear us
all the
talk
way
about
up
fucking
today.
The hot pass.
Well, wait. Okay. So you're right. Yes, they did come out with a documentary about the Hillsong Church or whatever, but they didn't really dive into him and like his drama and his like whole cheating scandal was such a big fucking deal. So I actually am interested in this.
Wasn't when it first came out, when this first story broke and all that. Like, obviously, it's a cult leader nonsense, whatever. Those are a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
But, like, wasn't his cheating at first pitched as far more nefarious than he just fucked it? Like, he fucked an adult woman. Who cares?
Oh, yeah, no. It's only scandalous because he's a hypocrite. He's, like, preaching, godliness and all this other bullshit and fidelity and whatever. And meanwhile, he's, like, porking the fans.
Yeah.
It's like you can't have both.
also
Growing up Catholic, I got a little taste of this.
yeah.
So, fucking an adult woman doesn't move the needle
it's
for
not
me
that bad,
anymore.
right? Not that bad. But no, I don't know. I think I'm interested in him mostly because he's such a like smooth operating asshole, I'm like, who was this guy who captured everyone's attention? Everyone was like, oh, let's just believe Carl Lentz. I mean, he came into the Barstool office and he captivated the whole fucking place.
Yeah,
Remember that?
Kevin was like, I get it. I was like, what are you talking about, dude?
It's crazy
I don't
to
even
me.
get why he's called a hot pastor. He's like, I mean, he's not an
He was
ugly
hot
man.
at the time. He was
Let's
hot. He just was.
see if there's any pictures.
He came through like not looking like a priest. He looked like a hot guy wearing a Justin Bieber outfit and glasses and whatever.
That's
him.
That's
him.
That's not my body type. I'm more of a Hemsworth guy. Give me a fucking.
No, agreed.
Give me 80s.
Yeah.
He showed up wearing
I either want a guy who
jeans and a
can
low cut
climb like a tree or like a skinny Pete Davidson.
You do love the idea of climbing someone like a tree. That's your best compliment. You always say
Yeah,
that.
whenever I'll climb him like a tree.
Yeah, you say
I
it all
say it about men.
KB. You say it about KB every day.
Oh my God, KB.
Yeah, well,
But
we all think
KB's
that.
like similar body to this. He's not like Chris Hemsworth jacked.
No, true. Well, this guy's tall. He's like tall and thin, I think. Like he's
But he's also like
he might not be that tall. I don't know.
He's the difference between like he's in shape. Obviously, I wouldn't call him jacked. He's in shape.
He's in shape.
He's jacked.
No, but
this
it's
guy
that's
is
not
jacked.
jacked. Dude.
Listen,
That's
Are you
not
crazy?
Hemsworth jacked,
Look at his
bro.
fucking
I think,
pecs.
Bro,
this is a different
He's
kind of
got
hot.
abs, pecs,
He's got
and biceps.
low body
Listen.
fat. That's not jacked.
Listen.
He's shredded, short.
Look at
Different
the one
kind
to
of
the
hot.
left.
Different
Look
kind of
right
hot.
there.
Yes, he's hot,
No.
to the face, right?
See,
But
that's where
it's the way
I
that
disagree too.
the way that he dresses. Like these are all shirtless
Second
pics.
row,
The way that he
6'1".
dresses, the way that he acts, he's a smooth talker.
That's a
He's got the
jacked ass
glasses.
dude.
He does like low cut tank tops with chains and like all this stuff. Like he just looks so opposite that you would think of somebody who's a pastor. So everyone's like, oh, who's this pastor who like I could maybe get with? And that's why everybody is obsessed with him.
Yeah, I mean,
The way he talks like a cult leader.
he never appealed to me. I
Yeah.
think that's partly because of the religion, partly because he's just not,
Yeah, I mean,
not my type.
I think he's insane, but I recognize that why people think he's hot.
Yeah.
Like I get it, but
Yeah,
I
look,
personally
if I
am not
saw him
into
in
it.
the street, I wouldn't be like, this guy's
No,
grotesque.
no.
But I also wouldn't hate you and be like, yo, did you see that hot
No,
dude?
no. He's not. No, trust me, he's not hit your friend about it, but he is like ooh. I think the fact
You do
he's a
that with
pastor-
your guy friend?
Yeah, if a guy
out that
gets
guy.
my attention, I'm like, dude, check out that.
I do
fucking guy
too.
over
of course.
But then it's like, oh, we're joking around. And then there's one time I was just
there.
like,
Crazy, we go and kissed him, right?
there's one time I was just walking by myself down 3rd Avenue, and I just saw this guy with like short shorts, like carrying Trader Joe's bags, and I just like my internal monologue was like, "Oh, Thighs McGee over here." I was like,
Of course.
I might just be gay.
He's gonna stop wearing short shorts. Getting me a little too horny in the streets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start looking uglier in the streets. I can't look away. Now you know how it feels, Tommy.
Let's do the Zack Hample one. What?
Just the way you just so quickly crashed again. you were getting
He's
gassed
only
up
got
talking
bursts of
hot
energy.
dudes.
I know.
Well, then everyone's gonna say Tommy's gay. It's like then I gotta deal with that.
There's nothing wrong with that, Tommy. You could be gay
Nothing
if you
wrong
want.
with it, but I love girls.
You can like both. It's 2023.
That's such a straight thing to say.
No, y'all, I love girls. I really love girls, I promise. That's the thing.
All right, this fucking next one, Zack Hample.
This
with
guy
the
is still
Orioles
alive?
Angels game, foul ball
Zack
guy.
Hample? I know him.
So he was at Camden Yards, caught Cedric Mullins' home run.
What was
Thing
that?
Is, Cedric Mullins,
time
there
out
was
real quick. What was that?
That's like the bird bath thing they do. They like spray their fans.
What
I
a
hate that.
nightmare.
That's so annoying.
It's
It's
game
Bush
for
League. I mean, that's the
just
Orioles.
soaking wet.
That would piss me off.
But yeah, there was this special needs guy who is in a wheelchair who was like, I guess, a big Cedric Mullins fan, met Cedric Mullins
Cedric
before
Mullins
the game.
is a player?
Yes.
Okay.
It was his
For the
birthday.
Orioles?
It was the special needs person's birthday. Met Cedric Mullins before the game, and then like Cedric Mullins hit a home run. Everyone's like, oh, this one's for I don't know what his name is. Let's look up what his name is. Cedric Mullins. This guy.
This guy. Oh, I've seen this guy.
Okay.
Josh tweets him out a lot.
And Zack Hample caught the home run, and people were like, "Go give it to! You have to go give it to the Cedric Mullins guy. Like he's down there." And Zack Hample said, "I'm the Cedric Mullins guy tonight."
He's such a prick. Like,
so
and he's
here's
so,
the thing.
like, I would like to punch him in the face. Like, I have any skin in the game, but every time I see his dumbass catching a foul ball, I want to punch him in the face and like slice his throat open sometimes. I can't stand him.
AJ is the kid's name.
Bothers the shit out of me.
I don't know. I think he's the greatest. Like the
Why, 'cause
fact
he's
that
like
he's
a
able
heel?
to
He's such an
catch
asshole?
all those balls is like incredible.
It's
It feels weird and insane. Like, I just don't know how it always happens. It feels like a running bit that he has like a partnership with the MLB, and like there's something weird about it at this point. I can't trust that
he's
this
like
keeps happening.
he's one of the things here that I think like Dave likes him a lot. Dave is the king of listing all unlikable qualities about a person and going, he's just the best.
Yeah, right. Totally.
But no,
totally.
when
I
I
feel
mean
like
he's
Zack
the best,
Hample
I mean
gets
he's
that.
literally the best at that. Like
Well, yeah, that's
He is.
you can't argue with that. 12,
Right.
What was it? 12,000.
Yeah, he's caught
That's
a million balls.
insane.
He's definitively not a likable person.
How does he know?
He's-
How does he get over to these places fast enough?
I just
does
thought
he
it was a
run around
little-
the stadium all the time? Like,
Yeah,
I
he
would love
just
to
knows
see
he
him
does.
in
He's like he
action.
should work for a scouting department. He knows where people are going to hit it. AJ Rodriguez is the kid's name.
He's a.
What does he do with all these balls? He sells them. Some of
No,
them.
I think he keeps. But I
just
just
have, like, a weird
It was
shrine
weird to
that
me
he
how
jerks off in or
angry
something?
people were getting online at Zack Hample. Like
Well,
how
he's
does
a-
how is that
he's a-
affecting you?
He's a detestable
cares?
person, and when you see someone detestable, you tend to say that. Yeah, that guy sucks.
I guess
He
it's
does.
just
He
like-
is not. He's not likable. He doesn't have any
Yeah.
redeeming qualities that I know of. I'm sure he probably has some charity that people go, you donate to charity. I'm like, okay, he's still
Does
not. a
he? I
likable
don't
person.
know. I feel like I don't. All I ever hear about is what an asshole he is. I haven't heard one nice thing.
Yeah. He
Oh,
is.
does this guy have a fucking life though? Like, how many
This
games
is
does he have
his
to go
life.
to catch all these balls?
He always like it is. I guess in a sense I envy him where like he has his one thing that he really
That's
likes.
just his fucking thing.
I've never found.
But
something
does he have a
like-
girlfriend? Like, is she cool with this? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like,
Probably
imagine it's
not.
like,
He goes to lunch with
hey,
Lisa
sorry,
Ann
babe,
a
I
lot.
can't. Oh, no way.
I don't know
really?
about a lot, but he has.
He really does?
He like Lisa Ann's like he's the greatest guy in the world.
What?
What's that?
Oh, he's got a wife.
Yo, my
Oh,
God.
And his
wow.
wife is like, yeah, you can spend 100% of your time at baseball games catching balls. Like, I just can't imagine. Like, the time.
I mean, that's it.
commitment is what gets
You know,
me.
when a husband goes to work at an office, the wife isn't.
I guess.
complaining.
But does he work? Like, does he have a job? This is his only job. His only thing in life is that he catches foul balls. Or not even foul balls, just balls.
He had the one. He'll like get the internet in a tizzy like once a year, and he had that one where he went to like there was a game in North Carolina, I think at Fort Bragg maybe, where it was just for veterans, and him and Marlins Man went to that one.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a
Because
lot.
Marlins Man's another one who I'm like, what's
I
his
just
deal?
think it's weird how like. I don't know. I think it's if you hate him that much, you get that anger. There's probably something about yourself you hate, and you should maybe look a little deeper into that.
You think?
I disagree.
I think he's just a hateable guy.
Yeah, he like it's his look, everything about him is.
I want to
swarmy.
punch him in the face big time. Just because he looks annoying, you know?
Yeah. Tom, I can see why you're defending it.
Yeah.
Because he's like a freak. You like a
Freak like me.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. You love a freak. So. Yeah, all right, that's fine. You can all freaks can hang out.
All right, next one. Lil Wayne ends his show after 30 minutes because the crowd's energy wasn't good. Show was in LA. Last stop on his tour. Took the stage over an hour late, performed for 30 minutes, brought out 2 Chainz as a guest, and then basically said, we appreciate it, but we ain't about to be bending backwards for these folks who work too hard for this shit. We work way too hard.
This is like you go to a Lil Wayne concert, this is going to happen. It's happened his entire career.
Low energy?
No, like
or him leaving.
Yeah, he leaves early or he comes late or both in this case. I remember when I was in Tallahassee, we went to a Lil Wayne concert. He didn't show up for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I went to one in Charlotte. He didn't come on for a million years in like 2009.
We left. We went to a bar called Chubby's at the time, and Lil Wayne was just there.
Well, that's amazing.
That?
See, my issue is not that. I am completely on his side because if the crowd is there to see Lil fucking Wayne, it takes him a lot to get up and do things now. You know what I mean? Like, he's not well all the time. He's always sick. He's always in the hospital.
Lil Wayne's been pronounced dead by TMZ like 3 separate times.
If he is out here performing and doing something, you better show up and bring the noise. And I don't understand how people aren't getting hyped for Lil Wayne. That's insane. I'd be pissed too if I were him. I'd be like, yeah, fuck you guys. You don't want to yell and sing my songs? I took a shot of adrenaline before I came out here.
He's also how old do you think Wayne is?
Like, I know he's older than I think. Isn't he like 45, something crazy?
Oh, see,
like
the opposite.
No, he's younger than.
Or no, I think
he was younger than. I forget what age.
Oh, really? I'll look it up right
now.
now.
I think he might be like
40.
40.
Yeah. I knew he was older than I thought, but actually no, that's pretty appropriate. I think 10 years old, a couple years, 7 years older.
I was in 5th grade when Back That Ass came up. Back that ass up.
Yeah. Carter 3 came out.
I was a big Lollipop and a Millie fan.
Love that too. Yeah, Carter 3.
A Millie.
A Millie in there. I'm a young man.
All.
Go, why don't you rap it for
us? Yeah. Rap the whole thing.
Rap your favorite Wayne verse.
I mean, it's right above it.
That should become a punishment here. Whenever you get in trouble, you have to go on a live stream and rap.
Rapper. That would be so funny.
Like,
everyone would get fired.
If you don't dress up for the Duncan Awards, you just get a sheet and you have to rap.
You have to rap it. You have to really think. I would probably cry. Like, I'd probably be crying, like reading so slowly. I'd be like,
dude, that would be
a millionaire. I'm a young money millionaire. Like, that'd be me.
So
bad. Venereal disease. Like a menstrual bleed.
That would be fair. God, that would be so funny. I
would hate that. That would give me the worst. That would give me the worst anxiety of all time. Like, so much that I would be crying. For sure.
All right, and last up, Taylor Swift. Take it away.
Yep, Kelly. Taylor Swift. They're dating. They're fully dating. They're out. They're in New York right now, holding hands. Went out to dinner last night. Oh yeah, they've been pictured holding hands all over the place, out and about with Jack Antonoff. You know, their keeper. And last night they were out to dinner. Came out, walked into a bunch of paparazzi.
Now what is the?
There it is.
Why don't people like this guy?
It's Swiftie, and I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, that's it. That was the end of it. But the reason people don't, so here's the thing. Everybody likes the 1975, the band. Everybody likes this guy as like an artist.
Never heard of him.
They think he's fine. Matty Healy is his name. It's all cool. But what?
No, I've never heard of the band.
A lot of people do.
You've never heard of the band?
Yeah, you're on the out with that. 1975 is really popular. So regardless, he's like a kind of a troll, and he says a lot of like off-color shit that everybody's just kind of like, he's just saying that stuff. And we would all think that Taylor Swift wouldn't fuck with all that, but they've been friends for years, and they're both kind of a mess right now, and I think he's like a good rebound or whatever, but they're saying I love you in the middle of concerts. Like, I'm just concerned, you know? I'm just concerned.
Do you think she was cheating on the old guy?
No, definitely not.
I feel like definitely.
No, I think the opposite. I think Joe cheated on her. That's why she's being so fucking public about this. She wasn't even this public about dating.
But if they're already tossing out I love yous, didn't she break up with this guy
They broke up in February, allegedly, but people are saying that it was like on the rocks for a while. But I don't know.
Quick.
And then she met back up, and then she did a show.
When do you say I love you?
Never.
Yeah, never.
I say it as soon as you do.
Honestly, same. I won't. It's like chicken. It's like I won't say it first, not until you.
The second you say it, I'm not going to have that awkward air, so I
God.
love you too.
No, he's racist,
Right, I love you too, and I
Islamophobic,
cannot have the,
anti-Semitic,
rejection.
sexist, and overall piece of shit.
Yeah, that is kind of the vibe. And there is a Twitter thread of all these clips of him saying fucked up shit on podcasts and like.
He also he went on the Adam Friedland show, which is like
Cumtown. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Cumtown,
like
yeah.
I think people were mad that he was like laughing. I didn't watch the full episode. I did see like reels when that episode first came out. It did look very funny.
I'm sure it's funny. It's just crazy.
But
It's crazy that Taylor Swift is dating somebody who like openly like makes fun of Jewish people. He's always just kind of mouthing off and saying shit he shouldn't, and then like they want him to apologize and he never actually does. He just says like, "Sorry, I offended you," and it's just that kind of vibe. It's just fuckboy vibes that Taylor has grown out of. But maybe, everybody says that he's a really emotional guy and that he's very passionate and he like his music is like he falls in love all the time. And so regardless of what happens, we'll probably get a good album out of both of them. And I'm down with that. But I don't know. She loves herself a British guy, a British.
He's
prince.
British.
Yeah, he's
I don't
British.
think actually I did know that because I watched that clip, but I learned it in the clip.
He's British, and she seems to be rubbing it in everybody's face. So I think that's that Joe must have done something, because why else would she be like? We haven't seen her in public this much in years. So
I don't think
now
I
all of a
could
sudden
date
she's
a
everywhere.
British girl.
No?
The voices are just
A British
so
girl?
It is, dude.
Oh, I love an accent. I love a British accent.
I went to London for the first time at the end of last year,
There they are. That's last night.
and I was there for like 3 or 4 days, and by like day 3, I was like, all right, enough of the fucking accent.
They don't have to talk like that. They could just drop that whole
You guys are living there. If I could have a British accent, I would. Like, I think I would move to
Have
London.
you been?
and
Have you
pretend
been?
to
Have you been
No, I'm
surrounded
dying to
by
go.
it? Yeah, it gets.
No, I
it
mean,
gets old.
I listen to
talk normal. You
I'll tell you
freak.
something. It doesn't get old. You know, I listen to my Harry Potter book on tape 24/7.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
British accents. Like I'm British accent 24/7. No. I've been conditioned.
British accents 24/7.
Straight up, no joke.
I was watching.
I type it. I say like proper. I slip in a couple words every once in a while and see if people notice.
I was watching. I just had like playing in the hotel while I was there. I just had shitty American TV playing just to get a taste of normalcy a little bit.
Yeah.
I had like 911 just on TV, just being like, all right.
Wow. I guess you guys just love America that much, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry for being a patriot.
Yeah. Who knew?
Right, American. They play a lot of American Dad in London. That was my going to bed.
What?
Really?
The show?
Yeah.
That's so random.
Oh yeah, how was London?
That's not a bad show. Oh, I watched the video. It was funny.
Thanks. Yeah, it was fun. It was a quick trip, but it was cool. Coronation was kind of boring, but
Yeah.
That was. I woke up that morning and I had not. I saw a lot of you were on it hard. but
Devastated, yeah.
I hadn't seen too much aside from you.
Yeah.
It didn't.
No, and I was struggling to find stuff. Like
Really?
I woke up early and I was trying to tweet about it, and it was so fucking dull that I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna fall asleep.
You woke up early?
Yeah, I woke up at 5.
Oh,
That's
was
when
that
it
late?
started.
I was
Time-
wondering if
well, no,
it
it's
was,
5 a.m. time zone, like 'cause it starts at noon over there.
But I remember I actually stayed up for
This was hilarious.
the wedding, for Harry's wedding.
Oh yeah, well that's a much more exciting thing. I stayed up for William and Kate's wedding as well, but I hadn't seen a coronation. The Queen had been reigning for a million years, and so I was excited, and it was very boring. Tommy tried to give
I
a
gave a
toast,
toast to
and
the
this lady
king.
roasted. She was like, "What are you wearing?"
She was like, "Why are you wearing a top hat?"
It's hilarious.
Do
said-
her accent.
She was French.
She
I
was
think.
French.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing a top hat? Oh, it was more
No.
French. Why are you wearing a top hat?
It was like that. It was like that.
I thought you look. I told you. I thought you looked nice in this.
I
You-
think
alright,
that's
so
an
in a
excellent
couple
outfit.
weeks-
Both of you had great. You both looked
Fordham
great.
has it's like a 5-year reunion type gala.
Yeah.
It says cocktail attire.
Love it.
Do you think I can wear that?
yeah, that's
100%.
double-breasted, right?
100%.
Yeah, it's double
you can.
breasted.
Yeah,
People
double
keep saying.
breasted. Are you
gonna wear the
what
top-
that
are you
means.
gonna wear
Also,
the
look
top
up
hat?
Derek Jeter has a very similar suit.
Are you gonna wear the top hat?
No, probably no top.
Then I would do like a
Well, I'm gonna wear
like a tie or like a funky like
Really?
Simpson.
You just Google Derek
know.
Jeter.
no
suit.
GQ. No, there it is. There it is. Right there.
Oh, I see it.
It's actually quite similar.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's just a
You could wear just
double-breasted
the white.
pantsuit.
You could wear the white.
Yeah.
The white underneath.
I don't know what
I mean,
double
your
breasted
jacket.
means.
That's a good look. Means
It's like we
buttons
comes
on both
over like
sides.
No, I still don't really get it. What's
You
the
don't.
difference?
Okay, click on a different suit. It's very easily tell the difference. Any other suit.
Double-breasted has 2 buttons and it folds over. Regular suit just has 1 little button in the middle usually.
Or
That's a different-
those
that's
are
different.
ridiculous suits.
I like it.
17.
You
Oh,
like
yeah.
those?
Yeah, I think they're fun.
17 pictures of Derek Jeter that'll make you say, "Yeah, Jeets."
Is that what it says? Is that the name of this article? No way.
Fucking BuzzFeed.
That's insane.
Uh,
Cool.
You guys got anything else in this hellhole of a world?
I don't know. I'm on a rampage today. I came in hot.
Why?
I'm just in a mood.
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah.
Or no.
It's too much to get into right now, but I am in a mood, and that's just a fact.
What are you
I've been yelling
angry
at people.
about?
Well, I had to move some things around today, and I didn't want to move things around because they were planned months in advance. But God forbid, anybody sticks to a schedule. So, some people caught an earful for that today,
Oh.
and they're still gonna keep catching it moving forward. But I had to take a break so I could do this, and then I have to do something else, and then they're gonna
Hand out more
Ooh.
earfuls.
the amount of people that are gonna get a long fucking email from me that they're not gonna want to read.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't send angry emails because I.
No, it's not angry. No. I don't. When I say that I'm going to send you an email, I send you a novel of every plan that I'm going to put in place, and that's how it's going to go, and you can't argue with it.
And that's not an angry email.
No, it's not angry. It's not angry. It's.
That sounds like
it's,
an angry email.
It's structured, and it's matter of fact.
Whenever I write something like that, which is exceptionally rare, I always just picture them showing a friend or a coworker or whoever this is going to and being like, look at this fucking person. They're worse.
Oh yeah.
loser.
No.
So then I
Yeah.
just delete
This
it all.
is
I'm like, never
definitely-
mind. I'm not giving them fucking ammunition.
I don't care. I want people to see this. Like I'm like I might post it myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like I need people to see the thought that goes into things that I'm thinking about, and half the time it falls on deaf ears, but not this time.
All right.